Hello, everybody. Today I'm back with another CKAD Lab for the certification exam for Kubernetes. This one looks easy, but it's actually not. So the first part is super easy. You're supposed to label a node with the key value pair. So this is the node we have. So all we have to do is k label nodes name of the node and the key value pair foo equals bar. Super easy. Next part is is to create a deployment with certain parameters. That part is super easy, but the third part we shall see. So let's look up an YAML file for deployment. Grab that. VI8. I may already have a file like that. Yeah, VI8.yaml. This is a generic deployment code. We're going to change this to what we want. Foo-deployment is the name. Table doesn't matter. Applications 5. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Image matters, so just the latest Nginx. Port doesn't matter. Let's see. So we got the name. We got image, 5 replicas, all good. But now we need to do Node Affinity. So it turns out if you go to the Kubernetes website, there is no good example of that. So in deployment, as opposed to a pod, most of the core of the configuration goes into a template. So I'll show you what I mean. So kubectl explain deployment spec. Under spec, there is template. That's where all the core stuff goes into, which is not the case with pod. Pod, everything goes into spec. So template. Under template, there's spec again. That's where stuff goes. Okay, spec. Under spec, there is affinity. Affinity. All right. So let's do affinity. Under affinity is node affinity. Now we're talking. Now we're getting warmer. Node affinity. Oh, misspelled. Yeah, because camel case, that means every second word or every word after the first word is capitalized. We can probably choose either one, but let's just go with the second one. It has the parameters that I care about. Choose that. Now, node selector items. That's the only field there is. So let's go with that. Now we're going to do match expression. This is where you're going to put the label that we care about. Match expressions. Okay, now in here, there'll be key operator values. So, okay, so now we have the path of the, so we already have template spec on the YAML file. So all we need is this guy. Let's open up the file again. And you see there's spec, there's template, and there's spec again. Under spec, we can put in these. So what we'll do is we'll pretend all of these are objects, but they're not. So we will do this and then we'll run it, and then when it complains, we're going to fix the ones that are not objects. So that, and same story for the rest of them. Again, we're pretending they're all objects. I'm almost out of time. I will continue this video in part 2 of the same lab. All right. I will see you in a second video.